Hey, Power Brain, high five. Great to see you again. So the next word is turbulent. I had a turbulent day, and I'm going to share this word with you. I'm opening up the screen here, and so here we go. Okay, so now we've got the word turbulent. So I love this word. I like to say, oh, I had a turbulent day. And then I talked to an American friend of mine, and he said, what? We say tumultuous. So that word will come up after the word turbulent. So let's talk about the word turbulent. Okay. So how do I remember it? What do I do? So I look up this word, and I found it under the heading of excitability. Excitability is the number 822. So 822, as you know, we want to get to know the 990 words, and 822 is excitability. What is excitability? It is a general emotion that religion has hijacked, and said, is this morally feasible? Do we allow to have this emotion, which is ridiculous, okay? So I do apologize if you are religious. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying, what kind of right does any religion have to tell me what human emotion I'm allowed to have and what not, okay? So sometimes I'm really excited and say, I had a turbulent day. It was up and down, topsy-turvy, and I've done everything. And you know, so I'm really zonked and exhausted. I had this turbulent day. Okay, this is what I like to say. And no religion can allow me or disallow me to say these things. So that is the number 822. In order to get into the permanent memory sphere, I need to add a zero. So this zero here that I'm adding is the permanent memory sphere, okay? So I'm now inside the permanent memory sphere in the region 8,220. So what is 8,000 here? So like this 8 here, this 8 is the 8,000 of the rainbow. And the 200 here is the color yellow. Okay, so this is getting us somewhere. So I look up into the sky. I'm telling you a story now, okay? So I look up in the sky and I see a rainbow. Oh, isn't that amazing? And I want to get to the pot of gold. And as I get closer and closer, I realize it's getting more and more yellow. The environment is getting yellow. And why and how, I tell you later on when I talk about the rowing boat, okay? So let's have a look at this one. So TR gives me a tire, okay? So somebody is sitting on a tire. And there's also a ball involved. It's actually a round ball type of tire. And there's also an NT in it, which is a net. So at the spur of the moment, I'm telling you a story about this. So there's a tire, TR, tire, and I'm stuck. There's a ball stuck in it. In the middle, there's a ball. So you can roll it in a different way, or you can sit on it. And you throw a net over it and tie it up somewhere, and you have a hammock. Okay, so there you go. So that's my word turbulent. And it doesn't explain the word turbulent. It's just that I can relax now in a hammock. Okay. So the 8 here gives me the rainbow. The 2 gives me the color yellow. And this 2 here doesn't give me anything. It gives me from here, this 2 here gives me the 20 in this kind of relationship there. And 20 is nose, a nose. So somebody is nosy, okay? And I talk about this when I talk about the notary later on. Okay, a notary is a lawyer that witnesses that you are signing some kind of document. Okay, so, and he's nosy. And then I've got a number here created. So the 1-4 is the TR of the tire, the TR of turbulent, okay? And the 214 gives me later on notary, but we get into it in a moment. But let's have a look at this number here. Yeah, 8,221. So 8,020 is excitability, and 8,021 is this number here. 8,221. So I get 8 is F, 2 is N, another 2 is N, and the 1 gives me T. There's a 4 left over, and the 4 is row, which gives me the picture of a rowing boat. But we come back to it in a moment. So the word fainéant is a French word that is also used in the English language. Fainéant just means somebody is lazy, idle, and doing nothing. And the 4 here gives me where do I do nothing in a rowing boat. So I have changed from the hammock, which is a net, I go and lie down in a rowing boat and have a rest. And the lawyer, the notary, so notary is this number here, 214, and it's N, T, and R, notary, like a notar, okay? A lawyer witnessing that I'm lazing about in a rowing boat, and he is sitting on this tire, which has the ball stuffed in the middle. So that's my story. Other words that give me 214 would be nature itself, hunter, and indoor. But I like the word notary, and I constructed a story with the lawyer. And it's about morality and this kind of emotion that you're really excited, excitability. I had an excitable day, turbulent day. Okay, so here we are. And I now can say turbulent is 82,214. And the first 4 numbers is fainéant, which means lazy, idle, doing nothing in a rowing boat. 8,000 is the rainbow. 200 is the color yellow. Ah, yes. So now we have to work with the yellow. Okay, so I'm in a rowing boat, and the lawyer is joking and saying, "Have you farted?" And I said, "No, why?" Because it smells of sulfur, and we are both laughing. and he says, "Why is the lake so yellow?" So as I was resting, a volcano, an underground volcano has broken out, and all the sulfur has come into the lake and made the lake yellow. Now, what an experience, what a day I had. On top of that, this with a volcano and the lawyer even witnessing this. How can you forget the word turbulent? That is 82,214. There you go. Okay, stop here. Otherwise it goes on for too long. Okay, so thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much for listening to all this. And so now we've got the word turbulent stuck in our head within the permanent memory sphere. And I see you next time when I say this all from memory. Okay, bye.